Hey guys, Tim here from Candid TV. Today we're taking a look at this Vankyo Leisure 420 that I got right here behind me. Stay tuned, we're going to do a quick review and I'll show you some of the footage coming up. Alright guys, so this is the Leisure 420 by Vankyo. So I reviewed one of the other projectors right now, the Leisure 3. This is also another 800 by 480p model, but it's got a few upgrades that we're going to talk about. So this is actually an upgrade from its predecessor, the Vankyo Leisure 410, but this has a little bit better brightness, and it's got an extra HDMI spot on it, and it also has the capability to support active shutter 3D. So like I said, this is 800 by 480p, so that's going to be the native resolution. It does support 1080p video, but it's going to be downscaled to the 480p. And the main difference from the 410 too is that this has two HDMI ports on the side compared to the one on the 420 and on the Leisure 3. It's nice because you're going to have all your other ports still here though. You're going to have your headphone jack or your speaker that you can hook up to an external speaker. You've got an AV port, two HDMIs, and then you've got your USB. You also have a full SD card slot as well if you want to put in media that way. Then on the top here, you're going to have your typical buttons and kind of controls there. You also got your keystone wheel and then your focus wheel. So this is cool because you also have the little kind of tripod stand, the mini kickstand on the actual projector itself here. So that'll allow you to tilt it if you need to kind of get the picture up a little bit higher there. So you're going to get a nice carrying case as well, and it's got Velcro straps to hold the projector in. But you're also going to get in here like your manual. You're going to get your HDMI cable. You've got your power cord in there. You've got a regular remote. And then you've also got kind of the AV cable there. So all the things you really need to connect this are going to be included in here. And then you got your convenient little pouch so you can easily take it on the go as well. So this 420 model also has 3200 lumens brightness compared to the 2500 lumens brightness on the 410 model. The upgraded Leisure 3 now has 2400 compared to what it had before, 2200 lumens. So this is a little bit brighter as well, so that's going to help out with the picture quality in those dim lighting situations. Alright guys, well, let's go hop over into the living room and I'll show you up on the wall what this looks like. Okay guys, so like in some of my other videos you've probably seen, so I got the projector here on a tripod. It's roughly about 9 feet away from the wall there, and then up on the wall here you can kind of see the size of the room. There's kind of a hallway to the right of the picture, and then this is a screen up here. You can see to the left there's another little small hallway. So this is up here on a about 4 by 7 foot picture, so you can see the screen right there, and we're going to take a look at some of the footage on this. Okay, and so here we are over on the Roku menu just to give you a show of that. So there's a screensaver, and we're going to go in here. We'll open up Netflix real quick and take a look at there. So just for your navigation here, we'll kind of show some of the thumbnails on here and everything, and you can kind of see the quality. So, like I said, 480p projector here, but you can kind of see it looks pretty good actually. Looking at the thumbnails there, looking at kind of the display up at top, even looking at the text here. For the most part, this is all pretty noticeable on the actual thumbnails and everything, even some of the smaller stuff. So it's looking pretty good. And the fan on here is noticeable, but it's really not overpowering at all. It definitely, even with just using the onboard speakers, does not overpower the actual speakers of the projector. So that's a good thing too. So last thing I'll show you real quick here on YouTube is I'll show you a little bit of audio just so you can kind of see listening to the actual projector audio coming right out of the speakers. Alright, so we'll take a look here at my friend Steve's latest video. So I'm going to put this over my mic right now by the actual projector, so it's going to be pretty close, just like a foot and a half away or so, and that'll let you see the actual audio, kind of hear the fan noise and everything. So first off, I'm going to let it sit there just for the actual fan noise, and then I'm going to start this video.
Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about smoke and mirrors. And what I mean by that is I want to talk about some of the tricks that you can use in your YouTube videos to obtain the look you're looking for without spending a bunch of money. And I figured the best way to do that is to show you some of the tricks that I use in my videos. So here we go.
Alright guys, so there you go. So pretty good sound quality actually. The speakers on this are really actually very satisfactory. You can still hook it up to the external speakers if you want through that kind of headphone port on there, but otherwise you'll definitely be able to hear over the fan on this model. Okay, so this is the picture real quick just to show you. So this is with one light on in the room. I've got the kind of overhead light on. If I turn that off, there is the difference with the lights completely off. So this is blinds closed. It's winter time, 6 o'clock p.m. so it's dark here. Again, there's lights on, and then there's the lights off. So I'm going to show you here some of the stock footage by Nick and Iman on his Free Stock Vids channel. Here we go. So I will say there's a definite difference between like the Vankyo Leisure 3 that I've tested out. That's the model I had wasn't actually the upgraded model, and that was a 2200 lumens. So the upgraded model is now 2400 lumens. But definitely compared to this, you can see a difference, and it does lead to better picture quality. So even though they're both 480p, this does look a little bit better, and you can definitely see things in colors and pictures a lot better because you're not having to strain quite as much. So yeah, so as you saw there in the footage and everything, this is basically an upgraded model of like kind of the Leisure 3 and the Leisure 410. So if you want something that's going to be still at 480p range, but it's going to be a little bit upgraded in terms of the brightness, you're going to have that extra HDMI port on there. There's a couple other things like that that are going to make it stand out a little bit compared to those other models. So like I mentioned at the start of this video, this 420 does also support active shutter 3D. It's not something that I tried out because I don't have any of the 3D glasses right now, and I don't usually use it for 3D purposes, but if that is something that you'd want me to review in a separate video, definitely comment down there below and I'll check into that and make another video. But pretty cool option here. Like I said, I've also reviewed the Leisure 3, so if you want to check that out, I'll put that right up here in the corner as well, so you can check out that full review there. But I review a ton of projectors on this channel, so if you do love this kind of content, I definitely say hit that subscribe button down there below. Also popping up over here, there's going to be a subscribe icon, and then there's going to be a playlist or a video right over here that you can check out. So thanks for watching with me here today. Welcome to the Candid Tech crew, and I'll see you in the next one.